and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys. I decided to do an affordable makeup look. A lot of you guys have been requesting for, you know, looks using products that aren't too pricey. So most of the products that I used are quite affordable in my opinion. I used a lot of drugstore items. I did use one or two high-end items, but the majority of them are quite affordable. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then please stay tuned. Okay, so I've color corrected my skin. Now I'm just going to go straight into my brows, and for my brows I like to use this pencil by MUA, and it's £1. The only thing with this eyebrow pencil is that you have to use a very light hand, because this eyebrow pencil is so pigmented, like it's ridiculous. So what you want to do is you just want to create really short strokes, and taking the brush, I'm just going to use it to blend everything out. To the motherland, so for my brows, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. Lonely and had to stand. Oh, it's misery. It's misery. Can you guys tell that I have really long eyebrow hairs, and that's because I haven't threaded them in a while. I've stopped threading my eyebrows because I find that whenever I thread them, this one gets really thin. So what I've been doing, don't judge me, I've been using an eyebrow razor, which is kind of ratchet, but it does the job. And I just prefer that because then I can still keep my eyebrows quite thick and still have them have definition, as opposed to going to getting them threaded and having them do it the way that you don't want them to do, or they end up taking too much hair. There's always like a sub story when I go to that eyebrow shop, so I'm just gonna stop. Taste it, Lisa, say. My eyebrows, I'm just going to be using this brush by Zoeva. This is my favourite brush to do this. In fact, this is my favourite brush, full stop. To the eyes, for my eyeshadow base, I'm going to be using this eye base by KIKO. Fell down my tongue. I'm going to be playing around with my Maybelline the Nudes palette. I've had this palette for a while. I had it since last year when I went to Florida. I just want something really simple, and I like it because it's got a lot of nice neutral shades in there, so that's why I'm using it. So for my transition colour, I'm just going to be taking this orange blush by Sleek, and it's in Sahara. We're also going to use that for our cheeks later, and I'm just going to pop that just above my crease. Now taking this brush again, only because I'm not bothered to get up and get another brush, I'm going to go into a matte brown shade, and I'm just going to apply that to my crease. And you always want to make sure you start on the outside and then work your way in, because you want to deposit most of the colour on the outer area. So when you're working with eyeshadows that aren't necessarily really pigmented, because let's be real, these eyeshadows are good, but I wouldn't say they're as good as MAC eyeshadows, and that's just me being completely honest. Sometimes, not in all cases, sometimes you get what you pay for. But if you want to make an eyeshadow work, what you can do is you can just spritz your brush with some Fix Plus or any sort of spray, and that way you get the most out of your eyeshadow. And I'm just going to pat this colour all over my lid. You really want to press that in. She's my mama, I miss her lately. So taking a darker brown in the shade, this is almost black, I'm just going to add that to the outer V area and also blend out the eyeshadow. So now I'm going to finish off the eyes later. I'm going to now move on to concealing and highlighting. So I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes using the same LA Girl concealer that I use for my brows, and I'm using the Zoeva brush that I was just raving about. Lonely and had to stand. Oh, it's misery. It's misery. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Mary Kay foundation. Now obviously I'm based in the UK, I live in London, and the selection for brown skin is not that great. Okay, I feel like Mary Kay is quite affordable. I think this foundation is £16 and I really like this foundation. I've been using it for a while and the shade that I'm in is in Bronze 4, so I'm just going to apply that to all over my face. I like the Mary Kay foundation. It gives amazing coverage. I'd say the Mary Kay foundation is light to medium coverage. I need that bread. Just come over. She's my mama. I miss her lately. I need you, Lisa. The only thing I would say about this foundation is that it can come across a bit red. So you have to be careful with that. But I feel like you can work with it. It is a matte foundation, so I love that. So it's great if you have oily skin. So I'm going to go back in with my concealer. I don't know why I do this. It's just, I guess it's out of habit. But I always apply my concealer twice. Fell down my toe. Goddamn, I'm asking, will anyone love me? Earlier, I'm going to just go in and highlight my nose. Okay, so taking my Ben Nye powder, I don't think Ben Nye is expensive. I paid like £13 for mine, and considering how long it lasts, like I normally keep my powders for like a year, even a bit longer than a year, so I don't think Ben Nye is expensive, considering the amount of product that you get anyway, and the quality. So I'm just going to set my highlighted areas. Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. Taste it. For my nose, I don't actually like to set it straight away because with the Ben Nye powder you have to be very careful because it sets quickly. So I find that when I highlight my nose, set my nose at the same time as I set my under eyes, and it's time to blend out the powder, it doesn't move, and then I just have like a line going down my nose. That's contour. I'm going to be using my AJ Crimson cream foundation. I'm not sure how much this is. I actually can't remember. However, I remember when I purchased it, it wasn't expensive. Lisa, cook, I need that bread. Just come over. So to blend out my contour, I'm just going to be taking my Real Technique sponge, which is dirty. Sorry guys. When it comes to washing my brushes, I can be so lazy. My brushes and my sponges. Honestly, sometimes I just cannot be bothered. I know that sounds really bad, but I'm just being honest. So I'm just blending it out, getting rid of any harsh lines as always. With that, I'm just going to apply some of my powder. And this is going to add definition to our contour. Now I'm going to go back into my hair underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to press the product into my skin. And then now I'm going to highlight my nose, or set my nose. Now taking my Mineralize skin finish, not affordable, however, I couldn't find a powder in my kit that I could use. Features make me feel the beat. Are you hungry? Lisa, Lisa, cook, I need that bread. Just come over. She's mine. So now I'm gonna bronze up my skin and also set my cream contour. And to do that, I'm going to be using my CoverGirl bronzer. Bronze. Now this is extremely affordable. When I went to America, I literally stocked up because I just feel like they're so amazing. I can never ever have enough of this bronzer. It's so nice. It looks beautiful on the skin. I just love it. It's amazing, and it just creates the best glow. I'm just going to apply it to the areas where I applied my contour. Okay, so now I'm going to blend that out, and this step is really important. You don't want there to be any harsh lines between your contour and your highlight on your forehead. Okay, So next I'm going to highlight my skin, and you guys know that I absolutely love highlighting, and I'm going to be using this new brand, and it's called Revolution. It's their Pro Fix spray earlier. They have the best highlight. Look at this glow. And guess how much this highlighter was? £4. £4. Oh. Gorgeous. Now time for blush. For my blush I'm going to be using Sleek's blush in Sahara. I really like this. It's a gorgeous matte blush. So me being the smarty pants that I am, I forgot to press record, but all I did was contour my nose and add blush to the other side of my cheeks and mascara on one eye. So I'm just going to pick up from where I left off. I care about mascara. I just need something that's going to actually coat my lashes, because I wear falsies most of the time, so I'm not too fast, to be quite honest with you.
Mama, I miss her lately. I need you, Lisa, Lisa, oh, Lisa. Sweet nectar, taste it, Lisa, say. And on a journey to the motherland, to our frost. Remember, I used to crawl on my knees ahead. I'm searching. Seems of no love, lonely.
So now moving on to the lips. For the lips, I'm going to be using this lipstick by Wet n Wild, and it's called a Cherry Bomb, and I'm just going to apply that straight to my lips.
Be a man. Stop crying down. Get it together for better.
And I'm just going to spray it all over my face to sort of set my makeup.